This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so so as I've told you, today we will be talking about some stream operations. So yesterday we have seen like flow చూడలేదు. So what we have seen is like collect, what will collect do, what will filter do, what will map do. So actually they have some categories to it. Okay. So for example, if I talk about collect, okay, so if I talk about filter, so they belong to some categories. Okay, so first of all, let us understand what are the two major categories of stream operations. So one is intermediate operations and the second one is terminal operations. Okay, intermediate operations and terminal operations. So for each one, we will have one example. Okay, so that it will be easy for us. Okay, so like as usual, to save our time, so I have the code everything ready. So we need to run them. Okay, so stream operations are divided into what? Intermediate operations and terminal operations. Intermediate, terminal. So basically terminal operation, terminal, generally what is terminal? So you might have heard this word terminal all the time. So terminal means one end point. Terminal means one end point. So basically the terminal is nothing but which will return or which will kind of gives a single value, gives a single value. So it is like at the end, yeah, this is ultimate, something like that. Ending, this is ending. So something like that. Yes. Okay. So it is a operation which gives you only a single value, which gives you only a single value. So terminal operations always gives you a single value only. So you cannot chain them. Now yesterday we have chained so many things, like you said filter, then you said map, all those things you said, isn't it? So that are all called chaining. That are all called chaining. So terminal operations cannot be chained together. Cannot be chained together. Yes or no? Okay. Now we also have the other type of operations which we call it as intermediate operation. Which we call it as intermediate operation. The filter, map. Now collect is the terminal operation. Collect is the, you can see here. Collect is the terminal operation. Collect, for each, these are terminal operations. So now when you look at intermediate, that map, filter, so those are intermediate operations. So those are intermediate operations. What they will return? They will return another stream. They will return another now filter. So you are sending the data on a filter. So what it is giving you, it is giving you another stream of data or not? So even numbers in the particular range. So first 10 even numbers, was it giving another stream or not? Am I crystal clear? Yes or no? So what I'm doing at the end of the day, I am going for two kinds of stream operations. What is the first one? Terminal operation. Second one, intermediate operation. What is terminal operation? Terminal operations means which can give only a single result. It is as simple as that. Which can only give you a single result. Can it be chained? No, it can't be chained. It can't be chained. Yes, understanding my points or not? Okay, so let us start the recording. So what we are saying here, we are saying terminal operations will give you only single value and they cannot be chained. So now I think yesterday's examples are coming into your mind. Yes, so that is why we studied yesterday's examples. Okay, so that yesterday's examples are like the base for today's class. Yes, terminal operations once again gives you only single values. Point number two, they cannot be changed. So they are like ultimate values. They are like ultimate. Yes, okay. What is the second type of operation that we have? We have intermediate operations. What intermediate operations will do? They might return you one more stream of elements. One more stream of elements. So they might return you one more stream of elements. So they can be changed. They can be changed. Sorry. They can be chained. They can be chained to form a pipeline of operations. Pipeline means I told you right yesterday. Filter. Then again you said map, so you are filtering, and then again you said limit. So what is all that? pipelining. What is that? Pipelining. Is that clear? Getting my points or not? Okay, once again tell me what are the two types of operations that we have? Intermediate operations, terminal operations. What do you mean by intermediate operations? The operation that generally gives you back a stream of data, right? So they can be chained or they can't be. They can be chained. They can be chained. But what about the terminal operations? They provide only a single value. They cannot be chained. It is as simple. Now let us look at some examples. Okay. Now any match. So try to understand in general words. Any match. Any match. Now, for example, you people are there. So just now we did something like J. So something like J we did. So J, any match is there? Yes, match is there. So we have two matches, Judy and Johnny. Okay. Next, all match. Yes, all match. So Judy or Johnny. All match means Judy and Johnny. Hope you are understanding my points. Okay, none match. None match means no matching at all. Okay, other than that J, it will give you all the other details. Okay, then collect. Already you know collect. So count. Find any. Find any of them. Find any. Find first. For each you all know. Okay, min, max, reduce, to array. So they sound simple. They sound very simple, and with example you will find it more easy. Is that clear? What are the operations? If you can remember, it's very good. Any match, all match, none match. Okay, next, collect, count, find any, find first, for each, min, max, reduce to. If you can remember, it's well and good. If you don't remember, also not a problem. But if you remember, that's well and good. So first, any match. Read that line. Already we understood, but we need to understand in programmatic manner. Okay. Any match method is a terminal operation that takes a single predicate. Predicate means condition. Here, everything will depend on a condition. Everything will depend on a condition. So predicate means what? Predicate means a condition. A condition as a parameter. Starts with an internal iteration. Starts with a internal iteration and applies the conditional parameter on each element. So the iteration starts in itself. Iteration, suppose I told you I have Jude, Johnny. Okay, so what it will do, it will start iteration. Yes, J in Johnny, J is there. In Jude, J is there. So in that way, getting my points or not? Okay, now we will take a list. Now can anyone make me understand these three things, that four lines? Hmm? Make me understand those four lines. You have created a list. Very good. You created a list and then you added elements. First element Java program, second element Python program, and third element C program. And then what you did here, you converted the collection or a list into a string. Okay, and then what you did, Boolean any match. This is just a simple what do you call, variable. Okay, let me put this in our Java and then we will format it. Okay, now I don't want that product and everything, so let me go here. Okay, now tell me what is happening here. Okay, any match. What any match require? Any match require a predicate. Any match require what? Require a predicate. Any match will require a predicate. So what it is required? You return all the values which are starting with Java. Any match is there. You check any match is there. If there is any match, you return true. Any match will return what? Any match will return true. Okay, so if you want to see the syntax or the signature I can show you. So stream dot any match. Stream dot any match. So what it is taking? See, predicate. Okay, what is taking? Predicate. So don't worry about that superstring at all. So predicate, and it is returning what? Boolean. It is returning what? Boolean. Is my point clear? So it is returning only true or false. Means, is there any value starting with Java? Is there any value starting with Java? So what it is asking? Is there any value? Is there any value in the collection? The collection starting with the Java. Do you have or not? Do you have or not? Yes, we have. Okay. So now what it will do? It will return true. See, basically the true you can use it anywhere. Okay, so the true you can use it anywhere. So true, or if that is that element, if that is available, you can write this in a if structure. Okay, you can write this in a if structure and use the true. Use the true for your programming. That you can do it later. Am I clear? What any match will do? Any match will try to check, is there any matching value? Is there any matching value according to this condition? According to this condition. So this is a condition only, right? Yes or no? This is a condition only or not? Of course, lambda expression here. So that is what the point is. What is any match? You understood now? What is any match? Any match is a which operation? Any match is a which operation? Any match is a terminal operation that take a single predicate, single condition. Single predicate means single condition, and it will start looping. So it found Java, then it find it will check other one also. It will check other one also. If Java is there once or twice or thrice, it will give you true only. It will give you. Is that clear? Yes or no? Any match is clear. What any match will give, that is important. It will give either true or false. How it gives true or false? It will check whether a particular condition is true or false. Not only starts with, you can have anything. Done? Okay. So second one. All match. So what does all match say? That takes a single predicate same, starts internal operation in the stream and applies predicate parameter. If the predicate returns true for all the elements in the stream, so there should be all matches. There should be all matches. So there should be all matches. If one of match is also not getting, I mean, if at least one match is missing, it will give you false. It will give you false. All of them should match. All of them should match. For example, now tell me what is here. Value contains, okay, let me write this. Okay, stream is missing. Now tell me what is happening. Return value contains. What is contains? Contains is a method of the string. Contains is a method of the string. So what it will return? It will return either true or false. If program is there, it will return true. If the program is not there, it will return false generally. Okay. Now all match with a value. Okay. Return. Iteration starts. Whenever you give this value, what will happen? The iteration start. First, what is taken? First, what is taken? Java program is taken. So return Java program dot contains program. Will it contain program? Yes. Okay. Next step. Next round. Python program. Will Python program contain program? Yes, sir. Next, C program. Does C program contain program? Yes. So all are true. All match is there. All match is there means what should be the result? The result is going to be okay. Now, for example, now tell me what happens. Why? Because the second value does not contain program. It should contain program. If it does not contain program, all match, no? All match, isn't it? So all match means every value, every condition is should be successful. Otherwise, it will give you false. Is that clear? Yes or no? Understanding what is all match? Any match, all match, you got the difference? Any match means any one is also fine. All match means all of them should be true, literally. Okay? Right. Then none match. And what is none match? Same, operations are same. Depending on whether no elements in the stream match the condition. Match the condition. Now, for example, here Ramesh dot equals element. So Ramesh dot equals element. So what it is checking? It is checking is Ramesh dot equals element. Is Ramesh dot equals element means what? What is equals? String methods you remember? Equals. What does equals say? Equals will give you true, ignoring the cases or not ignoring the cases. Equals and equals ignore case. Forgot strings long back. Hmm? String functions, string methods. Equals and equals ignore case. Equals means now Ramesh will be searched with the element. Who is element? Element you are getting John once, Tom once. So Ramesh dot equals John. True or false? False. Okay. Tom dot equals, sorry, Ramesh dot equals Tom. True or false? Both are false. No one is matching, no? That is what he requires. None match requires what? No one should match. Any match? Anyone can. All match? All should. None match? No one should. It is as simple. Is that clear? So now iteration, very important. Iteration is important. First, what element is taken? John object is taken. Element object meaning is the same. So John object is taken. Ramesh dot equals John. Matching? No match. Okay, next step. Tom dot Ramesh dot equals Tom. Matching or not? What is none match doing? None match all are false. So I am going to be true. If all are false, none match is going to be true. Is the point still clear? Yes or no? Same thing. We can put it over and run the code and check. Now try to understand the code. What is it doing? Stream dot none match element with what? Return Ramesh dot equals element. Ramesh dot equals element. So who is the element? Java program, Python coding, and C program. Anything is fine. So it is not that you have to take names only. It's not at all like that. So Java program doesn't know what you're taking. It will send whatever is given there. Is it understood? Is that clearly understood or not? Yes. So in that way, we will deal with the none match. So what is the result over here? None match is equal to true. Yes. No one is matching. No one is matching. Okay. Now, for example, I will say Ramesh. Now tell me what happens. Why? Because one is matching. If one is also matching, I will be false. If one is also matching, I will be definitely going to be false. Is this clear? Yes or no? Understood my points or not? Okay. So next. Next, collect. Already we have seen collect. So anyhow, we will go in detail. Collect method is a terminal operation, blah blah blah, internal iteration, that is common. Collect the elements in the stream in a collection of object of some kind, whatever the kind is, that depends on what you give. Okay. Now tell me what happens here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we are using again map here. Okay. Mapping value to uppercase. That value I'm mapping to the uppercase. That mapping to the uppercase, and I am collecting all those details and storing in a collection, storing in a list, basically storing in a list. So we are saying collectors dot to list. Collectors dot to list. Understanding? Okay, same thing. What is happening here? Stream dot map. What is map doing? Map is taking one, and it is converting into uppercase O, capital O N E. Next, 2, 3, same thing, right? Then what we are doing? We are getting all the collection using which method? Using the collect method. Using the collect method. Getting my point? Using which method? Collect method. But before collect method, what we are doing? We are doing the mapping. We are doing the map. Means we are doing the operation on the data. What operation on the data you are doing, sir? I am going for capitalizing each value. It is as simple as that. I'm going for capitalizing each value. So I am capitalizing each value and storing as a collection. Storing as a collection. So it is terminal operation only. Why, sir, you are saying terminal operation? Because you are storing all the data, no? Sir, you said single value only, so list is single only. List is all single only. Don't say that list is double or triple. List is single value. So single object, which is a collection of objects. A collection is single. It is a collection of objects. Now here, this collectors.toList is a collection of all these objects. Am I crystal clear? Yes or no? So what I'm doing here at the end of the day, I am going for, okay, making each and everything into uppercase. Okay. So I will say Java, Python, C program. Okay. Save this. Now tell me what happened. Everything turned into uppercase and list has come to me. Yes or no? Who did that? Who did that? No. Collect only gave the list. Collect is the ultimate operation. Collect is the ultimate operation. But before collect, what happened? What map is doing? Map is collecting the data from the stream. Map is collecting the data from the stream. So who is stream? Stream is nothing but collection of this list. Collection of this list. Yes? Yes or no? Okay. So this is how we can deal with the things. So system.out.println, I can print here only, no? Yes. We can write for each, dot for each, and you can print also. Yes. So that also you can do. Which we'll be doing in the later code. Okay. Count. So what is count? Terminal operation that starts the internal iteration of the elements in the stream and counts the elements. And counts the element. Now tell me what happened. Simple. Hmm. Counting what? Counting the elements. Counting the elements. So mapping, not mapping doesn't matter. So you can just say dot count. So that will count the elements. Yes, easy operation only, no? You can understand. So find any. What find any can do? Can find a single element from the stream. So find any will find the single element from the stream depending on, okay, so depending on the condition. Now for example, find any, okay, Okay, no condition is given. So here we are saying add 1, add 2, add 3, add 1. So here you are saying find any. What find any will do? Find any method can find a single element from the stream. The element can be found anywhere in the stream. Anywhere. It can be first, last, middle, doesn't matter. So there is no guarantee about where from where the element is taken. What do I mean by this? Now one is here and one is here. Now what is output? Output is one. Now which one is taken? Can you guarantee? We can't guarantee. Why we can't guarantee? Because there is no particular way to say that this one is that first one only. Can you say that? Now, for example, I'll go out and I'll ask you to get one chair. Same, so both are same, no? So I'll ask you to get one chair. So now, can you say that this chair is that one only, that second place only, first place only? You can't say. Why both are same? Here also same. Am I clear? Okay. Next, find first. Now, what is find first? It will, now I can guarantee, yes, this is the first data only. This is the first data only. So what find first will do? Find first will return an optional. Optional means the data type. Optional means the data type basically. Okay. So in that way you can find the simple things only. No, I'm not executing because you can do it later. Okay. For each, what is for each? Already you know. What is for each? What is for each? For each will print or return each element. Return each element. For each loop, you remember in Java programming in loops. Same thing here also. Okay, what a for each will do? For each will pick the element from the collection and it will do the operation. Do the operation. So mainly for printing. Mainly for printing, we will do that. Okay, don't worry about these colors. Okay, right. So next min. What does min say? Min will give you the minimum string. So now here, sir, you give strings and you are saying min how sir it is. Now anyone remember compare to operation? What is that compare to operation? Comparing. Okay, very good. What kind of comparison will be made? What it returns? కంపేర్ చేసినప్పుడు ఏం రిటర్న్ చేస్తాం? బూలియన్ వాల్యూ, bigger or smaller. How bigger or smaller? So basically compare to will return integers. Compare to will return what? Integers. Okay, I'll just give you an idea so that you can have. Now for example, I will have string s1 is equal to apple. Okay, and let's say string s2 is equal to right. Now I will say system dot out dot println s1 dot compare to, very important this one, compare to s2. Now what it will return, you know, it will return -2. How sir, how it is returning -2 here? Now s1 s2 comparison will be done based on the Unicode values. Based on which values? Unicode values. So what are Unicode values? So for every character we have a Unicode value. For every character we have what? Unicode value. Capital A. You remember? 65. Capital A is 65. So capital A, small a, 65, 65. no problem. Small p, same, no problem. But what is the third character? P and R. The difference between them is PQR. The difference between them is 2. Yes, but who is bigger? P is big or R is big? Okay, sir, all this discussion can be happened over a famous table. So we call that as Unicode table, right? Now here, just go down. Meaningful characters will start from 32. So 32, 33, and so on. 0, 1, and so on. What is capital A? 65. Okay. Now we are worried about small p. No? What is small p? 112. What is, so it is basically 112 minus 114. What is minus 2? 112 minus 114. Compare to will compare the first unmatched character. First unmatched character and gives the difference between them. Who is the first unmatched character here? Who is the first unmatched character here? The first unmatched character is P R. What is P's value? 112. What is R value? 114. So what is the result? You know, the result is nothing but P minus R. Who is P? 112 minus 114. That is why you are getting the result as what? It is as simple. Yes. Is that clear? Okay. Now, when you are getting minus 2, when you are getting minus 2 or any negative number, simply I can say, so simply I can say what? Simply I can say that, 1 second. Apple is lexicographically first. Lexicographically means dictionary order. Lexicographically means dictionary order. So Apple is less than what? Apricot. Apple is less than apricot. Who comes first? Apple comes first. Who comes first? Apple comes first. Then who is the minimum value? Apple is the minimum value. Try to understand the links between each and everything. Apple is the minimum value. So now, for example, 3 and 4. Who is the minimum value? 3. Because 3 appears first, no? So Apple comes before apricot. Yes or no? Hope you are understanding my point. Yes. What is the compared to doing now? Now you understood. What is it doing? It is comparing the first unmatched character. Yes or no? Okay. Now, when you are getting any positive value, suppose if I am saying something like S2 dot compared to S1, let's say. Now tell me what happens. You will get plus 2. Why? Why you are getting plus 2? Because it is R minus P. It is what? R minus P. What is R? 114 minus 112. What is the value? The value is going to be 2. Okay. Now what I can say? Apricot is greater than apple. See, the logic is the same. Yes, now apricot is the maximum value. Apricot is the maximum value. Am I clear? Yes or no? Okay. Otherwise, you get a positive value or a negative value. Otherwise, you will get a 0. You will get a 0. Sir, when I will get 0, sir? Okay. You will get 0 when both are same. When both are Same. Now, for example, S1 dot compare to Apple. Okay, Apple. Okay, I'll use one more thing. Apple dot equals ignore case. Apples dot equal. Okay. Otherwise, I'll say okay, Apple only. Okay, I won't confuse you much. Okay, so save it. Now tell me what happened. Why you got 0? Apple, you are comparing with Apple. AA same, PP same, all same, same, same. Yes, there is no unmatching at all. There is no unmatching character at all. So what we'll do? We'll get a 0. When we get a 0, what happens? Both are same. When we get 0, both are same. Is that clear? Compare to becomes very, very important in Java 8. So that is what we are trying to understand over here in this example. So what we are understanding in the example, now go back. Now tell me what is that you are understanding. Stream dot min. Okay, min is a function. Okay, which is taking two strings. Which is taking two strings. So val1, val2, where you are comparing val1 and val2. Val1 and val2. So when you compare val1 and val2, what it gives you? It gives you string, no? Sorry, it gives you number, no? Yes or no? Okay. So it will give you, suppose first two values are compared. First two values are compared. What you will get? O is big or T is big? O is big or T is big? O comes first or T comes first? O comes first. Okay. Then it will be a positive value or a negative value? Negative value. So negative. Then one is minimum. One is minimum. Okay. Then one is compared with three. Then still one is minimum. Okay. Then one is compared with one. You get 0. Then who is minimum? Still one is minimum only. Hope you are understanding my point. Yes or no? Yes? Okay. Same thing happens here and you get the 1. Understood the comparison now? 1 is compared with 2. Who gets the minimum value? Who gets the minimum value? If you get a minimum value, 1 is junior. Yes or no? Okay. Next, 1 is compared with 3. Again, 1 only. 1 is compared with 1. You get 0. But still the minimum value we want, which is 1 only. Okay. The same thing will be taken up with max. What will max do? 1, 2. Who is max now? Who is max? 2. 2 will, you will get a positive value, no? You will get a positive value. So who is big? 2 is big. Okay. Now compare with 3. W is big or H is big? Obviously W is big. So still 2 only. So again 2 with 1. Obviously 2 is big. So what is the answer? Is this clear? So that is how the operation will take place. Now you understood why I talked about compare to method. Without the understanding of the compare to method, you cannot understand this. Yes. So the result will go into the optional, and optional means the value we need to get again. The value we need to get again. So get. Okay. So we'll talk about optional class tomorrow. Okay. So first let us finish this. Reduce. What does reduce do? Reduce is a terminal operation that reduce all the elements into a single element. Reduce all the elements into a single element. So what it will do, sir? Now, for example, you see. Now, value, comma, combined value. Value, comma, combined value. So what it is doing? It is returning combined value plus value. Means what is first one? 1 plus 2. Then 1 plus 2 combined with 3. Combined with 3. So then, so first you are printing combined value, that you have to remember. Okay. So 1 combined with 3, then combined with 2, and then, okay, once we will run this so that we can understand. Okay. So now first reduce the value. So reduce the value. So first, what is the combined value? Combined value. Okay, so reduce. So 1, 2, right? Now what it is returning? What is returning? It is returning. So first iteration low, it will say 2 plus 1. Okay, right? Second iteration. Second iteration 90. Second iteration 93. Okay, so 3 is what? Value, and 1 is the combined value. Okay, now what it will do? It will say 1 is the combined value, no? 1 is the combined value. So who should come first? Combined value should come first. Antena? 1 plus t plus 2 plus 1. Okay, let me make you understand once again. So first a value వచ్చిందమ్మా 1 వచ్చింది. 1 went to which value? 1 went to which value? 1 went to value, 2 went to combined value. 1 went to value, 2 went to combined value. ఎవరు రిటర్న్ చేసాం మనము? Combined value. Who is combined value? 2. Very good. Plus value. Who is value? 1. Very good. Okay. Next, మళ్ళీ వెళ్ళింది. ఇప్పుడు ఎవరు తీసుకుంది? 3, 1. సో దీన్ని పక్కన పెట్టేసేయండి. 3, 1. So who is 3? Value is 3. Combined value is 1. Okay. ఎవరు రిటర్న్ చేయాలి ఫస్ట్? 1 plus 3. Already it should be combined with what? It should be combined with already existing. Already existing. Who is already existing? 2 plus 1. So that is the result. Adhamaina? Is this clear now? So that's how it goes. Yes? Okay. So that is the way that we deal with reduce. Okay, 2 array. Already 2 array అనేది మనకు తెలిసిందే. So we can convert it into 2 array. So stream to array. So this string collection of elements కి మనం array లో కన్వర్ట్ చేస్తాం. It's a very simple one. ఇది already మనము we think I think we did with the collections itself. So ఇవన్నీ కూడా ఏం ఆపరేషన్స్ అమ్మా? Terminal operations. Terminal operations. So terminal operations, you will get a single result. But in our next session, we will be looking at these operations, which are intermediate operations. Intermediate operations. So with that, we will end Java 8. Okay, so Java 8. And we will start Hibernate. We'll take 1 day gap. We will start Hibernate from Friday. Okay, so from Friday, we will start the Hibernate. Okay, so tomorrow we'll try to finish this. Okay, and we'll take 1 day gap so that you can refresh everything. So database concept and all you can refresh. So and then we will start from Friday Hibernate, right? Okay, I'm giving you this file. You go home, practice, go home, go hostel, anywhere.